Welcome to Martini Time. This is the Martini priest bringing you the evening Eucharist. So, I think it was last night that I talked about, maybe the night before, I've forgotten when, maybe it was in the morning, I lose track, but I did a little talk on the suffering and the pissing boy, and that when you feel yourself suffering, contracted, your old karma coming back, your old story, you feel like you're hanging on the cross and you can't get off, piss on it. See? And so that's what I was saying. And so an old friend of mine, in fact, a very good Christian friend of mine who feels like he's responsible for saving the honor of Christianity, took me to task on Facebook for pissing on the cross. So I had to inform, now this is the problem with people not being able to think metaphorically or go beyond if your finger's pointing to the moon, they will argue about your finger and how your fingernail's too long, or the dirt under the fingernail, and miss what you're pointing at. And this is a problem with the modern mind, is that we have become literalists. We just believe the form. We can't see beyond the form. We can't see the whole picture behind the form. So we can't see when I talk about, so if I hold these two up, then the literal mind says, oh, there's the cross, and he's saying piss on the cross. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you feel like you're suffering on your own personal cross, the suffering, which is your mind, then piss on it. Now, the piss on it is a little ribald, right? But it's a common use frame. Piss on it means I don't care about it. Let it go. It's not important. The suffering is not important. Your cross, you're hanging on the cross, is not a serious thing. Piss on it. Let it go. Laugh at it. The little boy, the little pissing boy, is laughing. So there's the whole idea behind that is laughter. Laugh at it. So, and and this is something every day. I mean, even today, I don't, for some reason, I felt contracted today. Like an old suit, emotional clothes had come back on me, and felt like I needed to break out. Something holding me in. I needed to. I lost it. When you feel that, when you're hanging on your little cross, you lose energy. You get depressed. And what's the use? You get a cloud. It's raining on me. Everyone else is sunshine. Where did the sunshine go? So our mental states are pissing on us. You see, our despair, our quiet desperation, our floating anxiety. This floating anxiety that something is amiss and I don't know what it is. I just don't feel myself. I've lost my energy. I've lost my joy. All of that coming back. We think it's incoming. We think it's my past coming back. It's kind of like when you go home and to visit your family, and maybe you had a little dysfunctional family. When you go back home, the old dysfunctional emotional clothes are waiting for you like a hospital gown, and you just walk right into them, and you feel the old emotions of your childhood, and you thought you were free from it. You think, oh my God, it's coming back. I've got to live here now. Oh no, it's coming back. No. Well, it is if you don't piss on it. If you say piss on it, it's outgoing. If you don't say, oh no, this is serious, oh no, then it's incoming. You see the difference? It's when we're in our ego state, when we're caught in an egoic state of mind that is contracting and that is tight, like clothes don't fit me anymore, or an iron mask. You know, the whole, the Middle Ages was full of metaphors. You know, that iron a mummy that opens up and it's got spikes in it. You know, it's like your old emotional clothes. Look at this. Hold on just a minute. Look at this. This is a Mayan mask. Isn't that great? This is our emotional clothes. This is our state of mind. This is our karma. This is our mental states that you see. And this is pissing on it. this is the pissing boy, right? This is my mental state. This is my oh no, oh my God, I'm a victim. You know, I'm a victim of my own mind. Oh no, I have anxiety. Oh no, I'm depressed. Oh no, I'm a victim of my own mind. Piss on it. Let it go. It's going, and that way you can turn it around. It's not that it goes away like that, but you stop investing in it. When you piss on something, you don't invest in it. I think that's the point. It has no value. It has no value when you piss on it. You know, that's what it's saying. So when your state of mind has no value, you piss on it, and you don't cling to it. It doesn't stay around. It only stays around when you invest in it and say, oh my God, I'm in quiet. Where's this? I'm so depressed. I have this karma, this past, this emotional weight. Oh, this burden. Oh my God. You see, this burden. I'm always hanging on the cross. You see, it's this. We invest in it. And the investment in it is clinging. Even if I don't like it and I try to resist it, the pushing away of it is holding it. When I try to resist it and push it away, we think we're pushing it away. Of course, it doesn't go away, but we think we're doing something to get rid of it, you see, but we're actually clinging to it. The pushing away is holding it. When you push something away, you're holding it in your attention. And you believe it's you, and you don't like it. I want to get rid of this feeling, this emotion, this state of mind, you see. So I want to get rid of it because it's not comfortable, it's contracting. And so I try to get rid of it, you see. But the trying to get rid of it is like this, or like this, you see. Here's me, here's my state of mind. I want to get rid of that, so I struggle with it. Well, guess what? It's both of them are you. So the only way to break it is to say, piss on it. It has no value. If it has no value, you don't hold it. You don't invest in it. You don't put your identity into it. And then you become, if you piss on it, you're okay with it in the sense that you've let go of your clinging to it or your resistance to it. You've let go of your war with it, your conflict with it. You've let go of that when you don't give it any value. And then, because everything is impermanent, it's like the cloud. It'll blow away. Where did it go? The next thing you turn around, it was gone. Where did it go? You don't make it go away by pissing on it. Say, I'm going to piss on it to make it go away. No, that's still clinging to it. That's still investing in it. That's still holding it so you can piss on it, you see. No, pissing on it means no value at all. And you don't hold things that don't have any value. They still be around the house. Something of this little cat head that I found on my back porch doesn't have any value for me. It's interesting, so I put it up here on my shelf. But if I lost it, it would not bother me. You see. So it has no value. When something has value, we don't want to lose it. We're hurt if we lose it. So you get the idea? If we give our pain, and our mental states are pain, mental pains, if they hang around, it's because we value them. And we say, who would I be without this pain? And we think it's normal to have these states of mind. We spend our whole life in these states of mind. We spend our whole life in the story that holds our states of mind. It's like a book of life. And every chapter is a different state of mind with me as the main character. So we open the book of life, and there's my irritation with my wife chapter. And then here's my irritation with myself chapter. And then here's my feeling depressed and a victim. And then here's my feeling hurt. Here's my feeling of being angry. And here's my feeling of being, well, I don't know, you get the idea. But it's the book of life, you see. And me is in it. This is the book, this is the story of me. And once in a while, we get this momentary realization of the totality of our life, and the book goes shut, and we go, oh wow, you see. I have a spiritual experience. I have a self-realization. I have a satori. And I'm suddenly at peace and full of joy. And then I open the book up, and I ask, and I put it in the book. Say, oh, what does that mean in my story? I put it in my story. And immediately, the realization goes away. Now it's memory, and I try to get back. Oh, I got to get back to that. So it's in the future. I got to rewrite my story so I can get back to that self-realized state of peace and creativity and joy where I felt like I knew who I was, you see. Felt complete, you see. Now I'm back in my story, you see. So that's the way it goes, you see. Piss on it. See what I mean? Is to understand that we can see where we are holding. Oh, this is so valuable. Ooh, this state of mind that I'm in right now, this contraction. Oh, it's so valuable. I wish I didn't have it. I can't get rid of it. It's like that sticky paper, or in Laurel and Hardy, when they step on a piece of gum and a piece of paper and they can't get rid of it, or fly paper, and you throw it and then it's stuck on here. It's the tar baby in Uncle Remus. You hit that tar baby and you're stuck in it, you see. So that's the way pain is. We keep trying to throw it away, but we keep getting stuck in it because the secret is we value it. The hidden secret, the big joke, the big secret is that we value our pain. Otherwise, we wouldn't hold it. We wouldn't value it, and it would just pass. It can't stay if you don't want it. It's like your drunk uncle. He's not going to stay in your house if you don't want him. You see, so the states of mind will not stay if you realize that you want it, because it's all that we know we are. We don't know who we would be without our pain. I don't know who I would be if I wasn't hanging on the cross, you see. The resurrection is an unknown. The resurrection is like the butterfly to the worm. Here's the worm. The worm has no idea what the butterflies are like, so it clings to its wormness. It clings to the cross. Again, you see, I'm talking metaphor here, so don't come back and tell me I called Jesus a worm. But you get the idea. From the cross, you have no idea what the resurrection is, unless you devalue the cross. I'm a martyr. Well, what value is that, you see? So the fellow that called me up and blessed me out for pissing on the cross was a self-appointed martyr, a self-appointed savior. He was righteously outraged by my attack on Christianity. You see, he was the one hanging on the cross. I let it go. It's like the two monks. I keep forgetting my time. See what time it is. It's like the two men zunks. Two men zunks. Let me have another drink here. So the two Buddhist monks are going along, and there's a young woman can't get across a muddy stream, so one of the monks picks her up and takes her across the other side, and they continue walking along for a couple of miles. And the other monk said, couldn't hold it in, you shouldn't have carried that woman. You broke your vow of chastity. And the other monk said, well, I let her down back there at the creek, and you're still carrying her. Good point. Why do we carry our pain? Why do we carry this angst? Why do we carry this desperation? We must value it. There must be something in it that we don't see. There must be something in it that we cling to. There must be some hidden pleasure, some secret pleasure that we don't want to see. A lot of times when somebody is a hypocrite and you confront them with their truth, there's a secret smile, a little bitty teeny grin. You caught me. There's a little secret pleasure, you see. So there's this tremendous separation between the body and the mind in our culture. The gap is so wide, it's like the Grand Canyon. Separation between the body and its joy and its creativity and its wisdom, and the mind with its states of suffering, its mental states of angst and anxiety and woe is me, and victim and separation and hopelessness, and all of that, you see, is a state of mind. And the body is kind of like our dog, it's just, it's just happy to be here, you see. So why can't we be so the separation is there, you see. So when we say just piss on it, it's really the body wisdom that's saying, well, piss on that mind, piss on the mental states. No value. Come back home. Come back home to the body. Come back home to now. Come back home to being here. Come back home to being here now. Piss on all those mental states. They're no value. Don't hold to them. Don't live there. Close that book. Snap. Come back to the body. Come back to now. Come back to life. Come back to joy. Come back to creativity, compassion. Come back home, you see. Close that book. Piss on it. Okay. All right, well, I feel better. I hope you do. My contraction, my little thing, I just pissed on it. I just pissed on it. Thanks. Thank you.